Hello everybody, I'm Kasha, and welcome back, and if you're very observant, you may instantly notice that this place is very, very unfamiliar, and yeah, you would be very right in saying so. This is not my personal world. This is the realm. If you've been paying very close attention, as you always have to do when watching my videos, you will remember that I mentioned that I've been playing on a realm with like a Neko Girl and various other people. I may not have given that much detail, but let's not worry about that now. This is before mentioned realm. This has been the thing that has been occupying most of my life. I think there's 8 or 9 people on here. A friend of a friend owns it. And I'm going to try to talk really quickly so I can get all the boring conversation out of the way so that we can get around to doing a bit of a look around so I can show you guys what I've been doing. We're going to do a little bit of a tour. We're going to do a little bit of a chit chat. So, with that in mind, I'm going to start showing you the base that I have been building. Here we go. Now, as you can see, it's been built kind of into the terrain, but that's all an illusion, because I had to place all that dirt. Quite a bit of dirt. Fortunately, I had several double chests filled with dirt. Why? I don't know. It's not like I ever strip mined any of it. But moving on. This will be the first room that you ever walk in. Circular, round. We have very simple design. I really like it. I like the design in the floor. I really like how it pops. I really like how the lighting affects all around the edges, and we've got this nice little bit of nifty lighting, which I'll admit I kind of stole the idea from this from Hermitcraft, but moving on. I like it. I like how the green of the banners pops along with the glass. It's very subtle, but it's very popish. I absolutely love it. Looks good. It's got a nice dim underground effect. I like it. However, this will not be the entire base. We have absolutely nothing here as far as functionality, but in the end I'm going to tear out this wall, and it's going to be a staircase up into the next level, which we are going to go take a glance at. I did add lots of nice shrubbery kind of trailing down the entire area. I think it looks pretty good. I may minimize it, may increase it, who knows? But this is what it is as of now. Now, this is the roof of the first floor. I wanted it to be kind of a garden type area, so I left parts of the roof exposed so that you can kind of tell there's something here. It does a nice little bit of an outline, and it, just gives it something else. I really, really didn't want to put anything up here that was effective because I'm going for mostly appearance for this build. So I wanted to have something kind of natural, something kind of eh. So yeah, we have little ornate, simple, I guess you could call them statues, altars, whatever the hell you want to call them, of most of the valuable resources. The only thing that we don't have is iron. But you'll see why once we get to a little bit of other sections. We don't really need any more iron in this area. So yeah, nice little garden here. And this will be the center room. There will be a third floor at some point, and that will probably be it. But I'm kind of going for a layered on top of each other kind of look. Now, yes, this is a big hole. You may ask yourself, Kasha, why do you need such a large hole directly underneath your base? And why is it a glass floor? Well, my intentions are to stone out the entire wall, and I'm going to put lights down at the bottom, maybe some spots along the walls, and probably put them on timers, so I'll be using redstone lamps, so they'll flicker on and off, and it'll kind of be like an artificial night sky when it's dark. Once I have the roof covered, it'll get much darker in here, and it'll give a nice little effect in the floor. I really want to go for a nice effect in each one of the rooms. Each one of them is going to have a different kind of... They're all going to be similar as far as probably the roof, the lighting, and so on and so forth, but I really wanted the floors to be kind of like the thing that, catches you. So that's what we got. But right now, we're going to have our beacons down there because they're giving us speed 2, haste 2, strength 2, and resistance 2. Oh, man, I got to remember to breathe. Anyway, yes, I'm not going to tell you what this is because you can probably read if you're watching this video and operating on, a computer using YouTube. So, if anyone actually knows where this is from, please feel free to let me know because I'm curious to see if any of you actually do. Moving on! We've pretty much filled up all of our storage. We don't have that much. Got a bit of a smelter here, loads of stone, loads of eggs, a little bit of sugarcane, some cows over here, cactus farm, which is very productive considering that I barely ever need to use it. And this is my mine. And this will be the exact reason why we don't need any more iron. Because we have it in the fucking walls. Oh, I'm sorry, language. I'm going to try to minimize my foul language as much as I can, at least outside of the League videos. Because that's just not going to happen. This is the mine. We did find several sea temples. I have not built a farm out of one yet, but I really like it. It's really bright. It really contrasts from what the rest of the build is. I really like it. It goes all the way down. It's not completely done yet. I have the blocks. I just didn't do it. And I mean, basically the mine. Let's just go down here and take a look. Pretty much goes so far that you can't see it. I mean, my render distance is at 12 right now, and you cannot see the end. So, still got a lot of work to do down here, but I have been gathering a lot of resources. I mean, I have a stack of iron blocks on me just because. That being said, yes, I'm also eating golden carrots, and decorated with gold and diamonds and shit. So yeah, I'm not really hurting for resources at all. Anyway, this is my base. And we're going to do a little bit of a tour of the rest of the world. So I'm going to do a quick cut so that we don't waste too much time. We're going to go look at those other houses and other beacons off in the distance. Alright, everybody, we've done a little bit of walking. Not a whole lot, actually, because my base is still in sight. There is a house back there. That was somebody that was on the realm before I was. That house has not changed since I first logged in. Apparently, that person decided that because I decided to build my base literally right there. I guess he really, really wanted to be as far away from the actual town, which is this direction, as possible. That once I actually built my base over here and got it well established, when he finally logged back in, he decided, well, I don't want to play anymore because that Kasha, that rascal of him, he built his base so close to mine, I'm obviously not going to play anymore. Anyway, so whatever. I'm still waiting on permission to blow that up, actually. Or burn it down. One of the two, because I don't like it. It's an eyesore, because it's made of pure acacia wood. Moving on. Here are the two first community buildings that I built here on the realm. First, Kasha's Community Junk Exchange. We're going to go ahead and hit this button, walk in. Nice, simple little bit of a building where people can come, throw some items that they don't want. People have been using it. I can't believe... Huh. Enchanted books. In the Junk Exchange. Somebody's feeling generous. Nice little bit of a building so that people could just come, find some resources maybe other people didn't want. And here we have Kasha's Chicken. If you watch my personal world, you'll remember that we built one of these, and it basically has kept us alive for quite a while. This one is producing quite a bit of chicken. Just figured I would give some free food to everybody. But keep in mind, whenever you're walking by, low noise level, chickens are breeding. People apparently like to come up here and do, this rapid fire. It's endlessly frustrating because I posted low noise level. Anyway, moving on. This is the direction of the town, but we're not going to go there yet because we have a lot of beacons here. This is a base. Now, this is Rusty Shackleford. His Minecraft name is Dale Gribble, but you'll remember the name Rusty Shackleford if you watch my League videos. He has been participating with me quite a bit. Thank you, by the way, Austin. Sorry I'm saying your real name, but get over it. Nice nifty little elevator that I constructed so that he could get up and down because he likes to live as far close to the bedrock as physically possible. And this is his base. This is what he's got so far. Nice nifty little bit of an area. Different sections, different tunnels. Him and I got together and we built him a cow cooker, which I just totally screwed that one up. Nice little cow cooker up here. Come by, have some beef. Serving up the beef since 1907. Don't ever forget that. Clearly he has a lot more storage than I do. I need to get me into a storage room. But yeah, he's a really big fan of nether brick, obviously. But yeah, this is actually a really nice little bit of a base. It's got a diamond that I gave him. Can't remember what I gave him that for. I think he gave me my first wither. That's right. He farmed the first 3 skulls for me. I think he built his base here simply for this reason, actually. Just because skeleton farm. But moving on, gonna keep going. Don't want to spend too much time on any one person's base. Just want to give a quick run around. Then we'll take a quick trip up the elevator. Probably do another quick cut so I can run across the bridge. and then I will meet you guys back momentarily. Alright, guys, here we are. The town. This is where everything started. First, this house right here. Obviously, very ornate, very fantastic. And something I built, actually. Seems like I've built a lot of things, doesn't it? I'm kidding, guys. Austin, I know you're watching. I'm just kidding. But yeah. I remember this is 2 Derek's house. If you also watch my league videos, you'll remember that 2 Derek is a participant in most of my league. He's basically my support, the support to my marksman. Bro love. Anyway, moving on. He actually built a house up on this little bit of a ridge here and burned it down because he didn't like the way it looked, because that's the type of man that he is. So I took like several hours to look up a quick tutorial on something on an industrial style house, and with a combination of my effort of building the frame and 2 Derek's effort of editing it to his own specifications, this is what we have. It's a very nice house. I really like it. I think it's great to look at. You can see my base, you can see his base. It's a great looking house. He likes it, I like it, we're all happy. Now, moving on. We don't have the effects of the beacons over here. So, yeah, that's a thing. We have a beacon here, but it's got pretty short range on it because this beacon doesn't belong to, any of my personal friends. This beacon belongs to the owner of the realm, and he also designed this quick bit of a fountain area, which is actually really nice. It's kind of like the center of everything, I guess you could say. I mean, I know there's a lot of empty space this way, but you got to keep in mind that Austin's base is like from all the way over there to all the way over there and all the way over here and all the way over there. I mean, it is a big it is a big underground base. So if you were to pull it all to the surface, it would really be the center of everything. But this is Bad Wolf Corporation, which is his username. This is the owner of the realm. We're not going to go in his house. He's locked his doors, so we're not going to go in. This is basically what he's got. Nice, kind of town hallsy feeling. I mean, that's kind of how I've always thought about it. It's a, very, very wide building, very imposing, kind of. I've always thought of it as kind of a town hall. We have a little bit of a melon farm over here and random snow on the ground. I have no frickin' clue why that would be. Over here, covered in vines and very castle-y looking, we have Stiffy. Her real name is Stephanie. We'll do a quick glance around here. Don't want to do too much. Don't want to spend too much time. It's a pretty simple base, but it serves the purpose. Doesn't look too bad from the outside, which is mostly what I care about. As far as, walking around on the realm, I like things to look nice. Over here, we have the automatic melon pumpkin tower, which if you watch my world, you'll remember I built this. I built this one a bit higher. I had more resources. So yeah, that's a thing. And there's a house over there, and then there's a house over there. So I'm going to do a quick cut so that way I can kind of walk the distance and not waste the time, and we can get over there. Huh, I don't remember who built this. I think it was Stephanie. This is probably one of the oldest and formerly one of the most effective mob machines. I built one long time ago. That was my first world. Stephanie, if you're watching this, it doesn't seem to be working too well. Anyway, moving on. Over here, we have Ben's base. I don't remember his username. Eccentrious, I believe it is. Ben, this is his first time ever playing Minecraft ever. And I'm not going to lie, I mean, the base is coming along. It's definitely changed a lot since I first remember logging into the realm. But it's definitely coming together. And you know what? For a first base ever, I have to commend him. It actually looks pretty nice. I mean, once he switches out all this, hideous cobble, I think it'll look a lot better. Very pleased with it. Very good starter house. I remember my first house. Absolutely dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Anyway, quick bit of walking, then we'll look at the final location. And pretty much last but not least, since we're not going to go look at the house, on the other side of the mountain from my base, you're gonna die, zombie. If you come over here, you're gonna die even faster. And now you're dead anyway. Headshot. This is like a Neko Girl's base. She told me recently that she was trying to mimic a modern building that she wanted to basically do, and she said that it didn't turn out very well. I don't think it looks too bad, actually. I mean, it's very interesting in shape, which is what I like. Regardless of what material, regardless of the material, it. I really, really like the shape. This room, I don't know. There's something about it. It just feels good to be in. Like just looking at it, it just feels good. It's not the. I'm not gonna pretend that we're all the best Minecrafters on the face of the planet and that we can create some of the most amazing things ever, but you know, I like the shape. I like having interesting shapes to look at. A single redstone torch. That was something I left in her mailbox just because I thought it would be funny. Oh, nice little bed area. She's got a bit of a series of tunnels here. We're not going to dig around in it too much. It seems like a storage room. I don't want to wander around in people's bases too long, you know? There's kind of their private areas. So, hey, look, another a notch apple. Anyway, guys, yeah, that's pretty much everybody's bases. I mean, like I said, we're not the best Minecrafters on the face of the planet, but I mean, a lot of these people are really new or casual players. So I mean, it's nice to just kind of get down, do a little bit of the dirty work, make something pretty, have other people to play with. Honestly, it's really really nice to have other people to play with, and just kind of get to hang out with, chit chat with while you're playing. Been playing on my personal world for so long, started to get really old, which is why I added like an Echo Girl in the first place. And I'm just gonna do a quick bit of a walk around back to the base, and I'm gonna, in the meantime, do a little bit of chit chat about things that I wanted to talk about. Now, I know I've been having a lot of problems with my audio syncing and a little bit of problems with my mic and the fade and like the last video that I did. I know I've been having a lot of those problems. I assure you that I've been working on them. I'm still so new to all this. It's been taking quite a bit of work, but I am working on it, and I am getting a new microphone. I actually ordered a Razer Siren, and if you actually know anything about Razer gear or the company themselves, and you've probably heard of the Siren, it is an amazing microphone. Basically, I got it because it's, I don't know. I'm really enjoying the whole YouTube thing. I have no idea where I'm wandering. We're just gonna go look at that ugly house over in the distance. I'm really enjoying the YouTube thing, and I guess buying the Razer Siren is kind of like me taking it to the next level. So I'm hoping to get that soon, and then my audio should be pretty well set once I figure out how to do all the settings, and still working on the whole video thing, making a little bit of progress every time. I'm not going to bother reading any of the signs. We're just going to do a quick run around while I chit chat. Other than the microphone, let me just check my list of topics that I wanted to discuss. Oh, I've been thinking for a little bit of a while about starting to stream. Maybe get on Twitch and do something like that. I'm really wanting to wait until I get the microphone. I can kind of figure out my settings, get a little bit more settled. But I'm really thinking about streaming. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do it. If anyone's interested, please feel free to let me know. And I can, I guess I just want to know if people really want me to stream. I've never done it before, never even once. I've never even watched a stream. But oh my god, this house. The floor, this makes me want to throw up. Ugh, oh god, I won't do that to you guys. He could have at least changed out the blocks underneath of it. Come on. Anyway, if you guys really want me to stream, I mean, I want to stream. I want to get more connected with the community. I want to be able to talk while I'm doing things. So I'm probably going to stream. If you guys are interested, feel free to let me know. And that all being said, one other thing that I want to do is I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. For some reason, within the last couple days, my subscribers have almost doubled. I was at 8, and then all of a sudden, I was at 19. Now, that number is not particularly impressive. In fact, it's pretty much nothing. But to me, it means a lot. I mean, I had nothing, and now I have just the slightest bit. And oh, that was terrible. Anyway, I just want to say thank you to all my new subscribers. I know I've said it, through text and stuff, but I actually want to say it like with my actual voice so you guys know I actually really appreciate you guys and thank you. That all also being said, in case anyone wants to get into a little bit more contact with me or maybe follow me on a more personal basis, as in like get mini updates on what I'm doing or any of the problems that I run into while recording, streaming, or something of the sort. I do have a Facebook page, which I will put a link in the description. And yeah, I just so far I've done a little bit, posted a few pictures of kind of myself and a little bit of statuses, kind of my thoughts and feelings as I'm recording or anything related to it. I mean, it's definitely not required, but hey, if anyone wants to, I guess, feel a little bit more personal with me, feel free. That all being said, I think that's just about everything I wanted to talk about today. So I'm sure the video is running a little bit long. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to do a cut, and then we're going to do the final thing that I'm going to do in this episode. And let me tell you guys, it's going to be exciting. I don't even know what that voice was, but bring you guys back in one moment. All right, guys, we're back. And I know you really can't tell where exactly we are or where we're going, but we are going to, I mean, I guess it really hasn't been a name, but if you were to call it anything, I guess you would call it the Wither Killing Grounds. Basically, we've fought all of our withers in the same spot, and just to kind of give you an idea of like the damage that's been done, looks like we have the two rooms now. Here's one. I don't know how many withers have been fought in here. I know I fought at least one. I know I fought at least one in here, and probably Austin did the rest, I'm guessing. I know I fought one. I remember we fought the first one together as a group, and then we fought another one in here, and then I fought one by myself. So that's at least three. And then I know over here, and there's some damage to the floor. In here, I actually fought three of them back to back to back. I mean, still not ballsy enough to do it all at once, but here we are. And we are actually going to just go ahead and chug this night vision potion so we don't have to worry about that. And we're going to just go ahead and do it. I mean, I've got Smite 5 on this sword. I've got some good armor going. Got food, got a bow. It's pretty strong. Got a strength potion. I don't have any golden apples. I don't have any regen. Didn't really want to take the time to go ahead and make that stuff. So I just thought, you know what? Screw it. I'm feeling ballsy. Let's go ahead and just fight. Is there more? Guess he fought another one. Moving on. Feeling ballsy. So here we go. We're just going to go ahead and we're just going to do it. We're just going to do it. Where am I running? Get the sword out. Block. What a way to end the episode, eh? Boom! Come here. Come here. Let me get you while you're low. Come here. Come here. I didn't drink the strength potion! It's too late! Oh, no! No! He's damaging me! I can't wimp out! Nope! Die! Ah! Get him while he's down! Half health! Oh. Man, that was probably the most intense wither fight that I've had so far. Mostly because I didn't have regen, and I didn't even drink a strength potion. How foolish. Guess that's what I get for being ballsy. So if I can stop withering to death, that would be swell. I really don't want to die after I won the fight. Whew! 3 hearts. Well, alright guys. That's gonna go ahead and, oh, it got so much brighter. Anyway, guys, that's gonna go ahead and be the end of this episode. It wasn't necessarily the same as our regular Minecraft episodes. We didn't really build anything, but we did fight the Wither, so that was a fun fight. I just really wanted to show you guys what I've been doing and, what's been going on with me, and thought you guys might want to get a little bit of a tour, find out what's up. And, once again, thank you to everybody that watched. Thank you to all my new subscribers and all the viewers just in general. If you guys liked, feel free to like, favorite, share, subscribe, and so on and so forth. It's all you. And if you want, feel free to follow me on Facebook or any of the other things. There's a bunch of links on my channel. You can do any of that. And yeah, leave any comments that you may or may not desire. I know I said a few things that you may or may not want to comment on throughout the episode, and I'm getting really long and really talky. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to not. And let me see if I can. Oh, let me get close. Let me get close so we can see that nether star. Thank you for watching, guys. I will see you next time, and so we go.